and age-old cypress trees. It offers a drink to the Crescent City, where the river runs 200 feet deep. It makes waves in the world's largest shipping corridor and nourishes a magnificent but threatened cradle of life, before finally, 90 days later, resting in the sea.
The Mighty Mississippi, a WYES electronic field trip in collaboration with the Center for Global Environmental Education.
All right, Mason, now let's clean it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. What were you doing on January 13th?
The Mississippi River is essential for all kinds of life. Fish, birds, other wildlife, even us. The Mississippi River provides the drinking water that keeps us alive and healthy. So it's super important to keep the river clean. But unfortunately, the river suffers from pollution, what we call river crimes. How and where did these crimes happen? And what can we do to prevent river crimes from happening in the future? Let's get busy and figure out how we can all care for this river from our own homes and schools and neighborhoods.
In St. Paul, Minnesota. The two cities are literally across the river from each other. And that's, of course, the Mississippi River. It's often called the Mighty Mississippi because it travels from the northern part of the country, here in Minnesota, all the way down to the south through Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico. The river begins its flow at about 6 cubic feet per second and ends up at about 600...
Years ago, you might have seen this Glacial River Warren Falls in St. Paul, this massive waterfall that would have looked something like Niagara Falls here, and with 1 million cubic feet of water pounding over it down into a valley that was 100 feet deeper than it is today. And you might have seen woolly mammoths, walking along the edges of that canyon and that waterfall, with American Indians, trying to maybe hunt them down.
The incredible volume of water cascading down Glacial River Warren got its start from Glacial Lake Agassiz. This huge lake was formed by melting glaciers at the end of the last ice age. The Glacial River carved a path that you'd recognize today as following the Minnesota River and then the Mississippi downstream from their confluence. It has been a particularly restless waterfall that has migrated upstream because of the geological process you can see at work today. Glacial River Warren flowed over a surface layer of limestone on top of softer sandstone. Powerful recirculating currents at the base of